Pad up for the T20 Cricket World Cup as we bowl you over with our on-point, incisive commentary. From scintillating run chases to superb fielding and attacking bowling, On Point will keep you in the know with all the action down under. On Point is proudly brought to you by Tyson Properties.
Be in line to win a brand new Suzuki Swift with Tyson Properties. All you have to do is #choose Tyson Properties Richards Bay for any of your property needs. Buy, sell, lease or rent out with Tyson Properties Richards Bay between now and the 31st of March to gain entry into the draw. The more transactions, the better your chances. So choose Tyson Properties Richards Bay and follow us on Facebook for more information. T's and C's apply.
Well, the first week of the T20 Cricket World Cup has been nothing short of scintillating. Some riveting games that could have very well been the final already. With me in studio this morning is Editor-in-Chief of the Zululand Observer, Dave Savides, and we're going to dissect this week's game so far and what's coming up this weekend. Dave, let's talk about South Africa. I am just over the moon about this new aggressive approach, the mental game. It's very much a mental game more than a physical game. I love that the top order is looking great. They're putting it all out on the field.
Yeah, that's just such a pity we lost that game, or we drew the game with Zimbabwe when we were in the pound seats to win that. But you're absolutely right, and it's fearless cricket. Mm-hmm. They've been going out, they're not holding back, they're saying we're the boss. Rain has had a huge impact already, and we can just hope we're not rained out again, because the run averages are so good at the moment.
Yes,
the guys are going out there, they're fired up, and I had mentioned the last time that our bowling could be a strength or a weakness. Well, it's been a strength, there's no question.
Absolutely, and especially Nokia in yesterday's encounter was just on point.
But the lovely thing about yesterday was his bowling effort matched what happened on the batting side with Riley Rousseau.
Yeah.
We've spoken about all the rain in the tournament. Well, it was raining sixes when Rousseau was out there, and Quinton as well. Lovely to see the older Quinton there.
Well, we're so excited that the Proteas are doing absolutely well, and hopefully they can keep this going. Well, Dave, let's take a look at the log at the moment. It's quite evenly squared, and only the top two teams in each group goes through. So at the moment in Group 1, we've got New Zealand and Ireland sitting on top. England and Australia is still there, and I think Friday's encounter has a lot to do with how the standings will end up.
Absolutely, Ron. Who would have thought that Ireland and Sri Lanka are above England and Australia?
Mm-hmm.
And the problem with them, and as we're speaking here today on Friday morning, the game's just about on us. Whoever loses that game probably is going to be knocked out of the tournament.
Sure.
And can you imagine if the hosts Australia are knocked out right at the beginning?
I think it's safe to say that the underdogs are really having a very profound impact on this Cricket World Cup.
They are, Ron, and when we were talking off camera, you were just saying they've recently had to play their qualifiers on the same grounds, so they're used to that environment, and that they seem to have settled in there nicely.
Yes. Let's look at Group 2. We've got India and South Africa on the top of the log, and that positive run rate is doing well in keeping South Africa the top spot, but we still have Zim, Bangladesh and Pakistan in the running.
That Zim-Pakistan game was absolutely amazing to win by one run off the last ball. And I think, once again, all of these players, even from the lesser nations, they're playing in the IPL, they're playing in England, county cricket and so forth. So we can never discard them. One guy on form in the match, a good 60 or 70 at a good rate, changes the whole game.
Yes, for sure. Well, let's take a quick look at Saturday's games. And on Saturday, we've got New Zealand up against Sri Lanka. The win probability obviously swaying 69% in New Zealand's favour. Dave, you called it.
I said to you at the start, you asked me to pick my winner, and I said I like New Zealand. Other than South Africa, of course, but I like New Zealand, yeah.
And when we go on to Sunday, we've got Bangladesh up against Zimbabwe, Netherlands and Pakistan, and then the big game of the weekend, India versus South Africa. I'm sure, Dave, that's going to be like the India-Pakistan game.
It's going to be like that, and if you remember, we've just come out of a series against them where we pitted ourselves, and it was very, very even between the two. There's very little to pick. It's going to take against someone on form on the day. Let's hope it's Riley and Quinton again.
Yes, go South Africa. Well, that's on point for this week. Make sure you stay tuned to the T20 Cricket World Cup and stay tuned to On Point with Dave and Ronald.
How's that?
This video was proudly brought to you by Tyson Properties Richards Bay. Buy, sell, lease or rent out with Tyson Properties Richards Bay between now and the 31st of March to stand a chance to win a Suzuki Swift. Follow them on Facebook or call 035 789 1173. T's and C's apply.